Welcome to this episode of Addictive Fishing. We're off of Sarasota right now. We're fishing with my good buddy Billy Harris, and we're tarpon fishing today. We're gonna show you some tarpon, hopefully. Is this it, Captain Billy?
Right here, man.
Let me get a thready on. Well, that's a thread fin. The reason they call them thread fin is they have that long thread fin that comes out of their back dorsal fin. And believe it or not, these herring are in the same family as the tarpon. Tarpon is just a big herring. They have that cartilage in the front of their nose and all. It makes a herring a herring. Are you herring me? Billy's got a crab on that one. We're using two different baits.
It's just a little pass crab with a circle hook. And I'm gonna sit up front and pitch to fish that we're seeing, and we got the thread fin behind the boat just kind of drifting. It's a little rough out today, so it's kind of difficult to see the fish. Just two different setups just in case. See one or pick one up on a drift.
Only a matter of time.
Just gotta put it in front of them where they want to see it.
Oh, right behind the boat, dude. Right here, there's a pot of them. They're rolling right here.
Yeah, we're good.
There we go, fish on, fish on.
All right, all right, all right.
There he is. He's going right under y'all. That's a nice one, brother. He's coming back at us. Actually, he's going around the boat. There he goes, straight away. Come on, baby. I guess I'm into this one for a while, huh?
There you go, brother.
Billy?
Yes, sir.
Just like we're doing practicing, huh?
It's like the old times, huh, Blair?
Just like the old times. Been trying to get together with Billy now for about 3 years to do a show doing this. Been telling me, God, you gotta get over here, the tarpon are here, the tarpon are here. So I've been on the road doing the FLW. Not doing too bad on that trail. I'm kind of tired of catching redfish, so I'm glad we got the Silver King on.
See, Blair, it's 10 o'clock. You've been on for about 5 minutes.
There's a little trough along here, and we shut the big motor off. We put the Minn Kota in the water and just started going along real slow and just working the area where these fish come up and down this trough right here. Billy, go ahead and head towards the beach there.
Right towards the beach?
Out towards 1 o'clock.
All right, we'll get around on him here.
He's pretty good ways out there too. Need to get up on him.
Okay.
Woohoo! Mr. Poon, this feels a lot better than redfish now.
Yeah, it does.
And this is so much fun. A lot of people like to go to Boca Grande and catch them, but that's 70 feet of water you're in there, and you're in about 100 other boats. And it's just, the fish will dive so deep, they hardly really jump.
Yeah, you know, Boca Grande.
Oh, there he is out there. He just come up
Boca
and
Grande's
jump.
great. You'll have a hard time finding another place that's got that many fish.
Yeah.
But with all the pressure, all the boats, and
I'd just soon do this. Well, we got 3 boats out here today.
Yeah, I'd rather come out here and see them, and you know, maybe get 1 or 2 bites a day, and that's fine.
Really like it. Like you said, how many do you really want to catch?
How many do you want to catch?
Really, on light tackle like this?
Yeah, 1 or 2 of these, man, and you're toast.
Megalops atlanticus, otherwise known as a tarpon, right here in the Gulf. Y'all stay tuned. We'll be right back with some more addictive fishing, and the Silver King will make an appearance. Still in this same position, got the same fish on. Welcome back. He'll be on board in just a minute. It's gonna be time for another one, or snapper or something. How many of these you want to catch in a day, you know?
I don't know, Blair, how many you want to catch?
One.
Let's go catch a snapper.
Billy.
Some days you come out here and you'll see them all morning long, all day long, and they won't eat. And then days like today when you know, it's a little chunky out here, we're really not seeing them. And
I kind of like it when it gets a little chop out here on the water, because it kind of, you know, it kind of breaks up. You don't have a wave getting pushed off the boat that the fish can feel.
Yeah, that's true. And then plus you got a little bit of a breeze, you know, it's...
Especially fighting them.
Yeah.
Tell everybody out there what the best time to come here is, to come book you and come catch some of these guys, because they are a ball.
They are a lot of fun. Well, the beach fishing season really starts up like in late April, 1st of May, and goes right through the beginning of July. You know, we're coming up on the first full moon of July, and it'll pretty much be, they'll thin out on the beach. You can still run up to the Skyway and inside some bays in upper Tampa Bay, lower Tampa Bay, Sarasota Bay, and find some small little groups and some singles. But as far as chasing big groups on the beach, it's late April through the beginning of July.
Well, that's neat too, because in July, that's when it picks up the best over on the East Coast. Going out, going out. Woo! Holy moly. A tarpon has a kind of an underdeveloped lung. It's an air bladder that they use and come up and they'll actually suck in air to it and they'll squeeze it and blow air back over their gills, and that's how they get their oxygen, and really oxygen deficient water. That's one reason why a tarpon can live in like 99 to 102 degree temperature water, because the hotter water gets, the less oxygen it'll hold. Billy, you don't lip gaff these, do you?
Nah, there's really no reason to pull them in. Just get them alongside the boat, get a couple good pictures. All the taxidermists, they've all got molds ready to go, and a good picture is a whole lot better in the water than having them on the boat. You don't want to hurt them.
The strongest of the species survives.
Ooh, there we go. Nice.
Was that pretty or what? The strongest of the species survives. So you don't want to put a hole in their lip, take a chance on breaking their jaw or anything like that. So just get them up right next to the boat. Take a good picture of them with your head bent down.
One or two of these, man, and you're toast.
A lot of times when they come up and slurp like that, get ready for them to run, because they'll slurp, grab that air, push it over their gills like I told you, and it gives them an instant burst of energy. And if you're palming your drag when he gulps, 2 seconds later they'll usually come up and do a real quick burst run. A lot of times that's when they pop off. They got a mouth like a freshwater bass, actually teeth like it. And they'll wear down that leader a lot of times, so if they give that real quick burst of energy, it's like just coming real tight, real fast with a line, and it'll break it. As my good friend Mark Sosin says, always change direction on that fish. When you pull him to your left, and you come over and you pull him to your right, you always want to kind of change direction on him. That's what Mr. Sosin says. And it works. Take it from a Hall of Famer. If you see what I'm doing, all I'm doing with my fingers right now is putting my handle on the reel and I push to that fish, and I'm actually using 2 fingers right there to gather up line. I tell people so many times that all that handle's made to do
Pull in line.
is wind line back on that spool.
Yeah, let the rod do the work, not the reel.
Yeah, because if you make your reel do the work, you're gonna wear your handle out real bad. See, all I'm doing is letting that rod do all the work. And always when I'm reeling to that fish, reel right down to him, and there's never a moment where there's not a bend in that rod as I'm reeling down. What'll happen is that hook will get in there, and their mouths are so bony, they got that little thin layer of skin. And if that hook's in there and starts twisting around, and you drop just a little bit of slack to that fish, if he turns his head, you're gonna lose your fish. Come on, baby. You need to be able to stop them. When you know they're getting ready, you'll stop them, the drag will start stopping, and you'll just stop them and start pulling them backwards a little bit. You see what I do here a little bit? I touch the spool just a little bit to give it a little bit more drag. Do as I say, not as I do. Don't do that.
When it comes to tarpon fishing, this is the place to be, right here. Watching you.
Come on up, Mr. Poon. Let's take a look at you. Come on, come on. Coming up. Whew. This is making me sweat a bit. Just a little. Whew. Solid 45 minutes now. I'm sweating a little. Did I mention it's a little warm out here today?
Hey Blair, you get me a drink and a sandwich? You don't look like you're busy doing anything.
Sure, you want to come here and hold the rod? I'll get it for you.
No better than that.
I think he's a little mad.
Definitely got an attitude.
Woo, baby, look at that Silver King, baby. There's the leader. And there we go, she's going down. Here she comes, come on, baby. Let's get a good look at you. Ooh, jerk that head. Oh yeah. She's about done.
Doggone it. You want me to do the smaller fish drift?
Yeah, do the smaller fish drift this time.
Oh, just pulled, man. They get close like that.
That's tarpon fishing.
That's where you lose them. But hey, man,
I got the best of them.
got the best of it.
She was rolling over sideways. I hope y'all got a chance to see that. That's such a beautiful sight. Looks like armor plating on the side of those fish. Y'all stay tuned. We're gonna go pull up, get back in the tarpon zone up there. We'll see if we can get one on the boat or right next to it and touch it. Stay tuned, we'll be right back.
Let's go then.
Fish on, brother. Mr. Thready, show me a poon. Mr. Thready, show me a poon. Rolling, 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 get the tarpon rolling. Well, welcome back. We got a little bit different scenario this time. We were fishing out on the pass by Longboat Pass. We moved over to Bean Point as those fish kind of disappeared. And this is kind of like the Boca Grande style fishing here. We're in the pass doing drifts, doing drifts, doing drifts, and you'll see the tarpon out here rolling. They're in here thick, so we got a pretty good chance of getting on a fish.
Oh, look at that, man.
Check that out.
Spanish in there?
I wouldn't want to be a little tiny bait fish right now. Fish on, brother. Come on, baby, jump. We're off of an area that they call Bean Point. Sure enough, we put the baits in the water and 2 seconds later, it was boom, boom, we had a fish on. So he hadn't jumped yet. He's in this deep water and just hugging down on the bottom. We'll get him up though, hopefully. What do you think? Big fish, huh?
Nice, nice.
Is that a big fish? Is that a Mogan? That's what I call a Mogan. Oh, good looking fish.
Pretty. Man, what a great place to have him hooked.
This is bigger than the last one. You see what I'm doing here? If y'all can see that fish, I'm keeping the line directly over his back. If he runs to the right, I want to pull to the left. If he runs to the left, I want to pull to the right. Try to keep him, I'm going to try to keep that line right over his back the whole time. That keeps direct pressure on that fish.
You know, a lot of the fish that we saw rolling didn't look that big, and then he hooks this thing. This is a monster fish, man. This is a big tarpon.
Oh, what a pretty fish. I ain't letting this one have any rest. This one's getting dirty. Wow, you get 2 like this in a day. That rod's at its max right there. Just give up. We'll touch you and let you go. He's almost done. That's good, because so am I. Okay, maybe them redfish are sounding good.
That fish is thick.
That fish is a lot bigger than we thought he was. He's over 100.
Yeah.
Definitely over 100.
Got some shoulders.
Some shoulders on that fish, boy.
Dig, man.
There's the fish. There's the fish.
Pretty fish.
Pretty big fish. There's your leader. All right, perfect hook. What a fish. Yeah, baby. All right, hold on. My bail's open. You got him?
Yep. Pretty fish.
I got him. What a fish.
I'm gonna put it in gear.
What I'm doing now, if you see, I got his mouth open. Billy's got it in gear. And we're forcing water over his gills. And that's gonna bring him back to life. And as soon as he's ready to go, he'll kick. He'll let you know when he's ready. What a beast.
You ready to go, Blair?
I think he is. Either he is or I am. Say goodbye. Mwah.
All right, man. Send him off.
See if he can swim on off. You ready, Billy?
Yeah, I'm ready, man. You kicking?
Get on, baby. Woo!
Nice.
Brother, that's a good one. That was worth the wait.
A lot of fun, huh?
About 3 years. And that right there, he didn't splash me none. I just lost about 5 pounds. Hey, you see that big bridge over there?
Skyway Bridge.
I bet we can go in the day over there. 2 tarpon that size.
You had enough?
I had never had enough. Well, y'all stay tuned. We'll be right back either with another tarpon. We're gonna discuss this a little bit. But we're gonna have Billy fight one. We'll be right back. What a fight!
Let's go then.
There he is.
Come on, Blair.
Oh, that's a good one there.
Come on, man.
In today's Rig It Right segment, I'm going to show you what we're throwing out at those tarpon. Circle hooks, one of the simplest ways you can hook up tarpon. All you do with a circle hook is hook your bait up, throw it out in front of the fish, let the fish eat it, and let him swim off. The biggest thing with circle hooks, of course, a lot of people don't know, is don't set the hook with a circle hook. Let the fish slowly swim off with the bait and slowly put pressure onto that fish, and you're going to end up hooking him up 10 times more than you would if you're going to try to set the hook with a circle hook. Very simple tarpon rig. We're using 60-pound test Seaguar fluorocarbon leader, using Finn's braided fishing line, and I'm throwing my 8-foot Wright McGill Signature Series rod. It's a very versatile rod. After we got done tarpon fishing, we wanted to have some fun, so we went around the Skyway, and all we did was change up hooks. We went to the smaller laser sharps, made by Eagle Claw. These are #1 octopus style circle hooks, and you basically wait till you feel that little fish tug, and you set the hook on them. You wait till you see this, it's a lot of fun. So make sure you get by your local Dick's store, go by and see the Addictive Fishing Zone, and remember, every fishing season starts at Dick's.
Rig It Right by Wright & McGill.
Get 'em, Chumley!
Come on, dinner.
Why jump off of it when you can fish around it? Well, here it is, the end of the day. I'm about whooped, and Billy's about whooped from driving the boat all day. And we're gonna be catching some snapper.
There you go.
This is called dinner food. And this is probably the biggest pinfish you'll ever see on TV, right here. Remember that one we got out here last year? I actually ate him, but that is a pinfish and a half there. That's a Mogan pinfish. Give me a handful up there, Chumley.
All right.
Come on, snappy snaps. There's a good one. Ooh. There's a good one.
Come on, dinner.
Come on, dinner.
Come on, dinner.
Come on, dinner. Oh, that's a grouper. You never know, it's gonna be a grouper or if it's gonna be a snapper. And if it's a grouper, they gotta be what, 18 inches?
Gag's gotta be 21.
Look at that, that's a pretty little grouper there. See you later, buddy. Yep, they're there.
There they are.
See them disappearing. Boom, 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 boom. There he is.
Come on, Blair.
Oh, that's a good one there.
Come on, man.
That's a good one.
There's a keeper.
That's a real good one. That's the one we're looking for there. Unbelievable how
Yes,
these
sir.
fish fight. Woo! That's a good mangrove snapper there, brother. You talk about eating. Oh boy. You're gonna have to see how he's jumping like that. They will flat get you with those 2 fangs right there.
Stick your finger in there, man.
Stick your finger in there. Now that is a pretty snapper right there. So if y'all ever want to do this, make sure you come up and look up Captain Billy Harris. You can look him up in the phone book, right in Bradenton, right?
Yep.
And don't forget the book him during tarpon season, because I tell you what, 1 or 2 of those fish will wear you out. That's about it, brother. I appreciate it again. Glad we finally got the cameras going.
Yeah, man.
That's
Glad to have you
great.
back over, man. We missed you.
Good to be here. Don't forget about the website, addictivefishing.com. That's about it. We'll see you next week.
Check out more footage from this show by logging on to addictivefishing.com for outtakes and bloopers.
Imagine what it was like here 100 years or so ago. Come on, dinner. Oh, that's a grouper. Oh, never mind. Woo. Ah!